Hi.
Hi. I'm not going to introduce us because I think you know who we are, but we're going to review on this video the West Coast Swing lesson that we taught on Friday, July 22nd at Cadillac Ranch. You got it. We got it right. So the beginner lesson was 1, 2, 3, and 4, change your hand. 1, 2, in and out, triple step. 1, 2, 3, and 4, change your hand.
From this position, side pass, 2, 3, and 4, changing the hands. 1, 2, in and out, triple step, let her by. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6.
Intermediate lesson. We got to the hand change. 1, 2. We're on the wrong side. Oh, maybe we're not. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're not. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5 and 6, 7 and 8, 9 and 10 underarm. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5 and 6.
From this position,
You get to see the back of us, huh?
well, for the guys.
Still
1,
back of
2,
you.
3, and 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Sailor shuffle, triple step, let her by. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6.
So, back to the beginner lesson. We talked first about the rhythm, the 6-count rhythm of West Coast Swing. And we said, Don's going to start with his left foot, I'm going to start with my right foot. And we said the rhythm was 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. Or walk, walk, triple step, triple step. So we practiced that for a while so your feet would get kind of smart. Then we talked about an underarm turn, which is what started our beginner pattern. Don is going, right now we're standing between those mythical railroad tracks, and Don is going to get on the rail to his left. He's going to bring his right shoulder back. So we call this an underarm turn. You might hear it described as a right side pass because his right shoulder is going back. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. You want to talk first?
Sure.
Cool.
Gentlemen, she's in front of you. She wants to hurt you, or she wants to run you down. So first step is stepping back at an angle. 1, 2, together. 3 and is in place as you look at your watch. 3 and on 4, you're going to take your hand and go overhead. 4, triple step. From this direction, it would be back, together, left, right, left, triple step.
Yes, indeed. And so if Don's back is facing you, I would be facing the camera, I would be facing you. And what we said was that Matt McConaughey, we actually went through 2 variations of the underarm turn. The first one, Matt McConaughey, is standing at about 11 o'clock. So we always start our patterns with 2 forward walks, beginning with the right foot. So we step, walk, walk. At this point, we notice Matt right over there. So what we're going to do is continue to go down line, but we're going to kind of check Matt out, rotating our shoulders and stepping sideways and slightly back on the right foot. This is important. In front with our left foot, that's 3 and then on count 4, we're done with our what's called a French cross, that little Matt McConaughey step. We turn and look at our partner and step 5 and 6. Standing from this direction, what we're going to do is put Matt in this corner and step 1, 2, 3, and 4, looking at our partner 5 and 6. What we talked about was that depending on what your partner leads, you can put, taking this analogy all the way, you can put Matt McConaughey at 11 o'clock, but you can also put him at 9 o'clock. Sometimes our partners ask us to turn right away as soon as we get underneath their arms, in which case we're going to make a much tighter turn. So we would step 1, 2, watch how tight my feet go, 3 and 4. So I didn't progress very much. I turned very quickly, Matt was right over there, and stepping 5 and 6. From this direction, we step 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. A couple of tips. Number one, we're always going to want to try to follow our arm. So the way we know whether our partner wants us to take a long underarm pass or a short underarm turn will be determined by when he moves our arm in front of us. We'll always start the turn when he does, not allowing him to clothesline us. And the second thing is, as you're doing the turn, it's okay to look away from Matt and look over your left shoulder towards your partner. So Don, if you could give us the example of the long underarm turn and the short one. Here's a long one. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. And a short one. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. It's all determined by when Don asks me to turn, no matter what. At the end of that turn, we're connected here in the sense that we're both pulling slightly away from each other. That's called extension.
So, we did the side pass. 1, 2, and 4, 5, and 6. We had a handshake. The hand came down. We're in a handshake position.
The hand exchange happens here, not up there.
From here, we did an in and out, as Julie calls it. Gentlemen, you just bring her down. 1, 2, same footwork. 1, 2. Then we're going to take our hand and go in between us as we do our 3 and forward, going forward with Julie. What's a better direction? Here?
Nope, the other way.
The other way. Okay. So gentlemen, we're in a handshake. Back together. 3 and 4, going with her. Taking her hand and scooping it in the seat to unwind her. Triple step as we also back up because they're spinning on the spot.
So, ladies, taking the same pattern, I'm going to do it from here. Of course, our first 2 steps are forward, right, left. So we step 1, 2. Following the old adage of follow your hand, Don is going to move my hand counterclockwise. I'll simply follow that. And in fact, he's asking me to take my 3 and in place. So I step together, together, pretty much. At this point, his forearm is resting on my back. He steps forward on 4, and that's what causes me to step forward on 4. On 5 and 6, he very gently unwinds me. He doesn't take my hand straight back. He again curves it around, and as he does that, as I turn back, he gradually backs up so that we have connection again. 5 and 6. So from this direction, we step 1, 2, together, together, both of us forward, 5 and 6. So I'm probably going to be turning my 5 and 6 in place. Don will probably stepping back. That was part 2 of our beginner lesson.
And from here we do a side pass, getting back to a regular hand hold.
So this is the same thing that we did at the beginning, except that we're starting it from a cross hand hold. No big deal.
1, 2, 3, and 4, changing those hands. So that was it for part 1. Now, part 2, since we're going...
We're going to go right ahead.
Yeah, let's go right ahead.
What the heck? Okay.
Part 2.
We got to underarm to hand change, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. At this point, I'm going to be doing what feels like the same pattern. Don is going to change his footwork a little. 1, 2, 3, and 4. As you can see, I'm stepping 3 and 4 exactly as if I were going to be doing the beginner pattern, but I'm not, and I'll know that in a minute. Don has changed his footwork to a sailor shuffle. Do you want to talk about that?
Yeah.
Okay. That was 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, 9 and 10.
Yes, I think we're going to have to do it from this direction. So gentlemen, we're going to bring her in and out. 1, 2, 3, and. Instead of going 4 like we did previously, I'm going to go to the side. I'm also taking my left hand and bringing it out. 5, so Julie has a place forward. 3 and 4, sorry. On 5, we're going to do our triples. And gentlemen, you're going to be taking your right foot and crippling back. Triple side. Repeating that again. Triple forward. We only did 2. You can actually do this ad nauseum forever. From here, gentlemen, we let her out. Triple step. Again, without Julie, our footwork. 1, 2, 3, and 4. My left hand is here. I'm going to be twisting just a little bit, but my shoulders are still going to be perpendicular to Julie. 4, 5, and 6. So now my right hand is closer to me, 7 and 8, I'm going to bring her out. 7 and 8, but now I'm facing forward, which is the 4 of where we were previously. My hand is going to drop on my left, my right hand is here. It's going to bring her in. 8, 9, and 10.
That's cool. That's cool. So you can see Don is doing his sailor shuffles on the rail of our railroad tracks, and I'm still dancing in the slot. What we talked about is the fact that we're doing exactly the same footwork as we did for the beginning pattern, but we're doing it ad nauseum. So we step 1, 2, together, together, forward, and as we turn, our feet are together, forward, together, together, forward, and triple step. We talked about rules. If you get confused about what's going on, one of the things we said, now imagine, if you will, that Don's back is facing you. So I'm stepping 1, 2, 3, and when I am crossing in front of Don, it's always going to be using the foot that is farthest away from him. So Don is here, it'll be my right foot, this is count 4. On 5 and, turning in place, 5 and, Don is still here, so now the foot farthest away from him is my left foot. 6, 7 and, my right foot is farthest away, 8. And then when I'm coming out, if I can do a really tight French cross, it looks cool. I certainly don't have to, but I can do 9 and 10. Did you see the tight French cross? If that doesn't work, we'll be doing 9 and 10. So that constitutes the pattern that we did for intermediate. Don, would you like to join me and do it one more time?
So again, from here, it was 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8, 9, and 10. Letting her out. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. And that was the whole pattern. Now, bonuses.
Uh-oh.
1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8, 9, and 10. So gentlemen, you can pretty much just do this till you try to remember to get her out.
Yeah, I don't count that as much. I don't count that as much of a bonus. It's just like you've got a brain fart or something. Okay. Was there any other bonus stuff you wanted to show?
No, we'll leave that for tomorrow's
class. Okay, so thanks for joining us on Friday the 22nd of July. See you on the dance floor.